Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. I was working on some infrastructure videos. Did one on Caterpillar and thought I better not leave out John Deere. Two of my favorite infrastructure equipment manufacturing companies, but this is John Deere. Some call it Deere Company, but you can see it just says Deere here. Ticker is DE. And it's had quite a run up here in the last year, up 166%. So you could have got it right around the 130 range in the pandemic, and it's just ran up since then. Had a pretty steady run up. Here's kind of what it's done in the last month. Kind of up and down, kind of volatile, kind of like a Caterpillar. And here's kind of what it's done today. Ran up and just kind of went back down. So if you don't know what this one is, it's the manufacturing and distribution of equipment used in agriculture, construction, forestry, and turf care. So if you ever go by a construction site, you're probably going to see Caterpillar or John Deere or a couple other names I can't think of off the top of my head right now because I don't have stock in them. So, but this is another one of my favorites. Been around since 1837, so it's been around for a while. Not a whole lot of volume trading on this one, and a market cap on 100 and we'll just call it 118 billion. Pretty good ratings on this one, 71%. Better than Caterpillar, but I like both of them. John Deere explores whether 5G could be implemented in Waterloo Quad Cities, and this is just dated on the 10th. Kind of some interesting information. Thousands of devices at John Deere factories, including in Waterloo, could be soon connected to a faster broadband network with fewer delays. As we all know, everything's going towards 5G, and it sounds like they could even help out their workers in the factories. And feel free to pause and go over the rest of the information there. But it looks like they're able to kind of keep a closer eye on some of the employees, kind of see how production's going, and probably just kind of analyze it from there. But factories, 5G used by mobile phones, which allows users to access the internet and applications when traveling without access to a Wi-Fi network. Said mobile phones have enabled us to be more efficient and effective and get to information that we need to go. So everything is going towards 5G, and some very good stocks to get into. Some of my favorites are Verizon, AT&T, say what you want about them, T-Mobile, and the list goes on. So those are three of my favorites that I have. But this kind of goes over some more of the technology about the 5G. Already awarded a contract for implementation of 5G infrastructure in the Quad Cities. So very interesting information. Feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself, or you can go right to the source on the Courier. This is an article that I went over on my Caterpillar video as well. Kind of shows these here Tuesday afternoon as analysts give their projections. Of course, Freya went from a buy to a hold. Caterpillar is an outperform. Coke is a peer perform. And here we are with John Deere as an outperform with a 425 price target. On Tuesday, the stock was around 379, 52-week range of 117 to 392. Consensus analyst target is 380.28. So we'll keep that number in mind here in a moment. Deere Company is a Recent Runup Justified, and this is just dated yesterday. Illinois-based agriculture and construction machinery company Deere Company kicked off 2021 with a particular strong first quarter result and double-digit growth backed by improving conditions in the farm and construction sectors. The Chinese market, one of the first to rebound economically from the pandemic, has acted as a key driver behind Deere's growth over the past year. The company has a strong order book position, not only with respect to agriculture machinery, but also to the compact utility tractors and turf equipment. So all kinds of equipment. They have mowers, you name it. This company has it, kind of like Caterpillar. But slightly different. I'd have to do a deeper dive into the companies. I'm just kind of bringing you the highlights and showing you some companies that I'm looking at. But Deere is poised for a decent 2021 ahead. However, is it worth buying now given the run-up in the stock price? Deere has surpassed the revenue expectations of Wall Street in almost every single quarter of 2020. This stock has always outperformed ever since I've started watching it. For the first quarter in 2021, the company reported a top line of $9.11 billion, which implies a staggering 19.41% growth as compared to $7.63 billion in revenue reported in the corresponding quarter of the previous year. So very good financials, expansion in precision agriculture. Equipment sales are witnessing a boost owing to its growing range in precision agriculture with technologies in the following. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. Strength across all segments. And this has been a very strong company. Like I said in my other video when I was at TD Ameritrade, the fall of 17, a gentleman called in, was having trouble placing a trade, so I assisted him. I can't remember all the details, but what I do remember is he was trading, back then it was like $140 for John Deere. And he was trading 1,000 shares and looking for a 50 cent to $1 window to profit. And I looked in his history, and that's all he traded was John Deere. I mean, over, I don't know, as far back as I could look. So I got nosy and asked him why he only trades John Deere, and he said he knows the ups and the downs. He used to work there for 20, 30 years, had stock in them, and knew the stock that well that he could trade it and make some money off of it. I thought it was pretty interesting. But I think he held it for 1 hour. I remember watching it one day and had a 50 cent gap, a 50 cent profit, and made $500. So, boom. But I don't have 150 grand laying around to be trading like that. Someday soon here, hopefully I will, and then maybe I can make some videos about that. But we will see. But again, this is farm and heavy construction equipment. I thought it would be excellent for a infrastructure play. So overall, I think that while Deere is expected to have a good 2021, it deserves a hold rating. So we will soon see. Right now at 378.67 here on StockTwits. So we'll see if we can find any good information. Let's see if I can get my internet to cooperate here, but you can see the price is up even today. A 52-week low of 117.85. 52-week high of 392.42. So it's down a little bit from the high. So between the infrastructure and maybe throughout the rest of 2021, could maybe get $400 out of this. That's just me being optimistic if the infrastructure goes the way they are planning it, but that could be on hold as well. So let's see if there's any price time. See if we can find any other details in here than what we've already went over. Not a whole lot in this group, and but if you have any of John Deere, go ahead and leave that in the comments along with your cost basis, and if you're bullish on it, or what your thoughts are with John Deere or Caterpillar, or if you have any other infrastructure plays out there that we could take a look at. That would be interesting to know as well. So, wow. Never know what you're going to find here on StockTwits. Hold 402. Deutsche Bank, and we'll see what Tip Ranks here has it at 377.41. We're already past the high 430, a low of 287. They got a moderate buy at a 17.13, showing it as a buy. So, but anyway, like I said, I already did a Caterpillar video, so you should be able to find that in the library. And didn't want to leave the John Deere fans out, so I thought I'd throw that one in. And as an infrastructure play, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing. That would really help out the channel and get the videos promoted and break that YouTube algorithm. And I thank you for all the comments and the likes and watching the videos. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is Jay Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.